What's going on, guys? JT here and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my personal Disney's Animal Kingdom Lightning Lane strategy. For me, the Animal Kingdom is one of the most slept on parks at Walt Disney World. It's truly one of my favorite with the food and the different rides they have there and just the vibes as well. But I'm going to go into detail on how I typically nail out this park day. And I'm usually out of there by 2, 3 o'clock the latest with all the rides done, everything for the most part that I want to see done. And then at that point, I either will go to Epcot or another park. But if you're looking just to do one park day, I'm going to go over how you can really maximize your time and take advantage of some of the other cool things around in the park. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so this plan is going to be heavily talking about the Lightning Lane and really how to use these at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Now, if you're staying at a Walt Disney World resort, you can book these up to a week out of your trip. So you just hop on at 7 a.m. a week before the trip and can start booking some of these different ride times. If you're not staying at a Walt Disney World resort, you can book it up to 3 days before the trip. Just beware, some of these things might be not available due to lack of availability. The cool thing about Disney's Animal Kingdom is it doesn't have as many rides as some of the other parks like Magic Kingdom. So all of the rides except Avatar's Flight of Passage are available to choose from right off the rip. There's no tier system, and other parks they'll tier the ride, so you'll only be able to pick one ride at a tier 1, and then you pick one from tier 2, and then another one there as well. This time it is all just one list that you get to choose the 3 rides you want from there. And to kick things off, for me, the first thing you're going to want to do is purchase the individual Lightning Lane for Avatar's Flight of Passage. Now, this is separate from the Lightning Lane multi-pass. This is an individual pass that you pay for the ride only, none of the other stuff. So it's usually anywhere between like $15, $20 or more, depending on availability and how busy it is the time of year you are going. But you're going to want to get Avatar Flight of Passage as early as you can. That way you don't have to worry about getting there and going straight there and waiting in a really long line, as this is the most hyped and best ride at the park in my opinion. And then that'll give you the availability to pick 3 other rides as well still. So that doesn't count as one of your selections. And from there, the 3 rides that I would select are the Navi River Journey, which is also in Pandora and near Avatar's Flight of Passage. Kilimanjaro Safari, which is when you go onto the buggy and go through the safari and see a bunch of the animals. It's a great ride. It's about 15, I believe, to 20 minutes long, but it's a lot of fun, especially for the kiddos. And last but not least, I would select Kali River Rapids. And of course, for all 3 of those rides, plus the Avatar Flight of Passage as your 4th, you're going to want to get the earliest times possible. Obviously, give yourself some time in between to get to the locations, but you do have up to an hour after your time slot to scan in. And honestly, if you go a little bit after, it's not really a big deal as well. They typically will let you in as long as it's not super busy. So from there, you're going to have those 4 rides locked and loaded with those selected time slots ready to go that you won't have to really wait in a long line for. You'll be able to scan right in and get in on it within 10 to 15 minutes typically for those Lightning Lanes. But when you get to the park officially, whether it's exactly at opening or you're there before ready to rope drop, you're going to want to head straight to Expedition Everest. This is going to be a super low wait time because everyone is headed to the land of Pandora to do either Avatar's Flight of Passage or Navi River Journey, which at this point you already have booked and ready to go. And Expedition Everest is going to be a walk-on. Typically, I'm able to go on it 3 or 4 times in a row. There's no wait. You just get off and head right back in line and walk back on and do it again. And for me, it's one of the best, if not the best, roller coaster at Disney World, and especially one of the best rides at Animal Kingdom. And after I usually get my fix there, I head right up to Dinosaur, which again, nobody's in line for yet. Everyone's either still doing the Avatar rides or headed over to Expedition Everest or doing the Safari ride. I head right over there and then at that point do Dinosaur and get that out the way. So you have Expedition Everest done, Dinosaur done, all with minimum wait times, and then you have your 4 ride set ready to go hopefully in the morning there, ready to go. And then you nail those 4 rides and you've pretty much almost done every single thing in the park. ride-wise at that time. And then from there, once you scan into those, as you guys know, you're able to select another ride. So whether you're staying in the Animal Kingdom that day, if you want to pick something like a show, the Lion King or the Finding Nemo show are both fantastic. Or if you want to do Tough to Be a Bug, which will be closing here soon as well. Or even Feathered Friends in Flight is cool show as well that they do right in front of the Tree of Life. You're able to select any of those. Typically from there, I always do the Lion King show. It's my favorite show at the park. It's incredible. Definitely a must-do at the Animal Kingdom, but you can kind of do so then. Or if you're going to be park hopping, whether that's to Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot. Typically, I like to do Epcot and Animal Kingdom together. I just start booking ride times for Epcot at that point and start stacking those up to the time I think I'm going to be at Epcot. But there really is so much other things to do at the Animal Kingdom if you're just doing that park for the day. Whether it's grabbing some amazing food at Yak and Yeti, all the different snack shops around that are incredible, and so many different animals and nature things to see along the way. It's one of the best parks to just walk through and really enjoy the scenery. And for me, it's one of my favorite parks for sure. I absolutely love the Animal Kingdom. But that is my strategy. That is how you're going to get the most done as soon as possible and really be able to enjoy the rest of the park or make your adventure to another park and enjoy the rest of the day there. But in the comment section below, let me know your thoughts and your strategies, and if you do anything different. And as always, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.